That's not me purring. That's not me.
Was...
I swear. It's not. Just
Charles,
like that.
Why are you rubbing that pussy? Why you want to just come in here rubbing that pussy? Making sweet pussy rubbing sound. Never mind.
Wake up.
It's time for the show.
Oh, good morning.
The Morning Rangoon. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Time for the show. The Morning Rangoon. Mic and camera, same old crew. 27 weirdos, maybe two. Come on, let's do it. It's time for the show. The Morning Rangoon. Let's roll pussy toes. It's time for the show. The Morning Rangoon. Bitch shit, maybe a joke or two. Nobody watches this show, and you shouldn't too. Come on, hurry up. Let's fucking go. The Morning Rangoon. Is it over yet? It's literally starting right now. The Morning Rangoon. Enjoy the show. The Morning Rangoon. Press the like button. The Morning Rangoon. Share it with your friends. The Morning Rangoon. We're gonna put on tights and do aerobics now. The Morning Rangoon. It's morning time. We are awake. Rangoonies never die. That's what they say. The Morning Rangoon. Yum, yum, yum. The Morning Rangoon. Don't put it in your bum or do. It's your morning after all. It's like, whatever. The Morning Rangoon. Start the fucking show already. Rangoon. Shut up. The Morning Rangoon.
Episode 9. Episode 9. You know, if Luke had his stupid little, if it wasn't in his telephone or whatever he's doing, he could have done it. Episode 9, beyond your anus, 2.
No, I wouldn't. I would have done it like episode 9, beyond your anus, 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Okay.
Episode 9, beyond Uranus,
Yeah, but that was a little too muddled.
Yeah, a little too muddled.
Can we just get a little cleaner take? A little cleaner?
Yeah, take 2, buddy.
You forgot the Electric Boogaloo. Charles went out of his way.
Yeah.
Episode. Oh, it's too loud. Episode 9, beyond Uranus, anus, 2, electric boogaloo.
Okay.
That was ridiculous, but whatever. Let's just get it going. Absurd, Lucas.
Ridiculousy.
More like Luke ass, Lucas. More like Luke ass is an ass. That was
Yeah.
terrible.
Whatever.
Fucking shut up. Ruined. Where's Charles? We lost Charles.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
Whoopsie. Right. This ain't a show without our pretty
lighting.
Charles. Comes with his own cult, who's not here today. It's only.
Hold on. I will send them the YouTube link, and
While you do that, let's say hello to my only fan, who's only here for me, not for you guys. Totally hates you guys. says I'm awesome, but you guys are the worst. That's what he says, not me. Metal, hello. Thank you for telling these guys how terrible they are and how wonderful I am. I always appreciate that. It's just mean of him to say that. I was just being nice to him, like saying, like thank you for that. But why is just love Luke? I'm gonna keep staring at my phone. What am I doing? I don't know. Something stupid.
Yep, it's always something stupid with me.
Stupid.
Something dumb. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. We're on Facebook now too. On my Facebook. Hi. Hey, anyone that's awake? Anyone around the world?
Well, if that's the case, then Luke, why don't you tell us? Tell us.
What the fuck is going on today? What are people saying that is gay?
Crass.
What the fuck is going on today? Let's discuss shit in our own way.
Modern. Gay's back, baby. He's back.
So, Luke, now that everybody on your Facebook knows you're a hateful bigot, tell us.
They knew that.
What the fuck is going on today?
Well, it looks like all kinds of, I think, craziness with the aliens. Ever since our last episode.
No, not that
What?
one.
Oh.
No. There's a whole nother theme song for that. That's the next segment. Go. What's going on
Aliens?
today? Normal
What's going on?
things.
Normal
Yeah.
things.
Just
What,
like,
that-
what's up,
that-
Luke? Hi.
I'm okay.
Fine. You want to just
I'm
skip
fine.
ahead? Fine. We'll
yeah.
go straight to the alien business. Here we go.
What the fuck is going on in space? What are people saying about the grays? What the fuck is going on in space? Trust your government to show you the way. Not.
Oh, what? I thought they were showing me the way.
Not. All right, Luke, now that everybody on your Facebook knows you're an enlightened individual, cultured gentleman, tell us what the fuck is going on in space.
Well, ever since our last episode, and we were talking about this a little bit, and we showed that video. Well, I showed the video of the Black Knight satellite. When I was looking at it, when I was looking at it again for a second, and I realized you were like, "Oh, that's not how aliens look and act and things like that." It really.
I don't know. I
started to-
quite said that. But okay, go on.
You did.
It really
You did.
started to what?
You did.
Well, we'll have
You
to
did.
we'll have to look at the tape.
You did.
We'll have to look at the tape. Hi, Wolfer. I should never pull this comment up. Go on.
Space juice. Oh, that was a thing. That was a thing.
Space juice.
I started
saying-
realizing that the Black Knight satellite kind of looked like a manta ray. It kind of, remind me of like a sea creature. And then I started realizing that, basically, like they say, as above, so below. And then they used to talk
What's up,
about
Phil? What's up, Cassie?
a long, long time ago, people would consider that there was an ocean above us, right?
Yes.
So it's almost like, yes, we are in sort of like because of like the ocean to us is kind of like a lower dimension in a way, if you think about it. We can't really exist there. We can put gear on, we can go in there. There are certain creatures that sort of have to live in there and come up and breathe in our environment, and there are certain creatures that can live in there all the time. So that's exactly the explanation of dimension. See, we're in the lower ocean dimension or whatever, and then there's all these other creatures that are up above, and they can sort of peek down in here, but they can't really exist in here all the time. They can come down and say hi, or it may be sort of a flip where they have to come here every once in a while to get some food or breathe some air, and that like they're dolphins the other way. They're okay.
The government is confirming something like that, but Wolfire, he's denying it straight out. He's saying, nope, wrong, Jay Lover. Luke profanes the mysteries.
Well,
So tell us
it's
what
not.
it is.
Well, that's the thing. It is such a mystery, and that's really that's a low level way of.
Yeah, but we're gonna solve the mystery today in 40 minutes. So
Well, that's
the mystery of all the universe.
The way I'm explaining it is a way for us to actually understand it. But now we have to think in dimensional layers, because as soon as I started thinking about this on Saturday, I was just kind of going around the house doing work, and I let my X app run. With the videos just kept coming at me, and for some reason, my algorithm that day was mostly the alien stuff, and it was talking to officials. That have been interviewed on certain podcasts about the different layers of reality, like it's a blanket. Like
Well,
we're
they're like
the
saying
lower
like
blanket.
the seven chakras or whatever, the whole 7 layers of the universe. That started to be confirmed, quote unquote, or whatever. I don't even know what you want to call confirmed anymore. I wish Willifier would tell us what the actual reality is,
Well,
because he does know.
One of the
but, you know.
videos I watched too was about an encounter that a couple of military personnel had, where they were driving their vehicle. They saw a bright light, and all of a sudden they froze. Everything froze.
And then the alien was standing there, and then he was like, "Yo, your friends are a bunch of dicks in there. They're a bunch of murderous
Oh my
dicks.
God.
I don't want to go. I want you to help me." And then the alien transported them to like the bottom of a fucking ravine where they couldn't drive to.
Yes, that one.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And well, I'd like to look at. There's a comment by Metal Gear Solid. Space and physics. That reminds me. Quad is like the Stephen Hawking's of the DV, except without the intelligence. No, Stephen Hawking's could get puss. Like that.
I don't know. I don't know who those names are at all.
Oh,
Stephen
Steven?
Hawking's Quad. I don't know these names. This is what the officials are saying, though, and I
But
don't.
yes,
Yeah.
when I was so I had an encounter when I was I think I was must have been 11 when it happened, and it really like when it happened to me. Whatever. I was a kid, and I thought, maybe it happened. Maybe it was a hallucination. Who knows? Although at that time I'd never really done any drugs, so why would I be hallucinating? I never had before, unless you consider, having imaginary friends hallucinating. But that was like a self-induced hallucination. You know what I mean? That was sort of like I had to like work at it. Was it just all of a sudden there weren't, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck aren't just talking to me. I had to kind of create it. Anyway, and the same thing happened to me, although I wasn't driving. I was up in my grandparents' second floor bedroom. I had just finished reading a book. I put it down, and I had just got my glasses, I remember. And I took my glasses off, put them on the table, and I look out the window, and I see these lights, and they're moving around a little bit. And from where they were, I knew that where are these lights coming from? I don't know. So I put my glasses back on, and I swore back then that I stared at these things, and I don't think I blinked for at least 40 minutes. And I just looked at them, and they started moving around and almost making shapes in the air. And they made a square, or they made a triangle and a circle, and then which turned into a square. And then they all faded into one beam of light, and then they just faded away. And when I looked at the clock, it had been about 40 minutes, and I felt like it had been 5 seconds, And so when I told my parents the morning after, my dad was all pissed off because he's, Mr. Space, Mr. Sci-Fi guy, and he's like, "What? You had an encounter? Oh my God!"
Why didn't I see the aliens?
Exactly. But then there was the paper
You
came
little
out.
shit, always stealing all my glory.
The paper came out, and there were other people who had seen orbs that night in the area. So when they were like, "Wow, maybe he's not lying," because other people are saying this. I didn't read the paper in the morning. So that whole freezing thing, when you see the thing and it freezes you, and maybe they're scanning the inside of your brain or something, or maybe it's just it's a natural reaction to that light. It's almost like a deer in headlights. The orbs are the headlights to us, and we don't. It's like it's beyond comprehension, and we just like a deer just freeze in our spot until it goes away, and then we're fine. I have no idea. But did they probe me? I didn't feel my ass.
No, definitely. You've definitely been probed. If you were abducted, you were probed.
I don't remember the
is a
abduction
fact.
though. I never moved. Oh,
You've
maybe
got
I
a
did,
loose
though.
anus, Luke.
My God.
It is very, very Luke. I mean, loose.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you
Yeah.
this: if they probed you, I want to know something, and this is very important. This is key.
Mm.
Did you slow dance afterwards?
I hated slow dancing. I didn't even know how to dance back then. So no, of course I did.
I thought you were gonna ask if they used lube, like if they were polite.
No, it's a reference to a show I used to watch. There was that show Supernatural I used to watch. There was an episode that happened at one point where there was this guy at a bar that he talked about how he was abducted by aliens, and he said that he was telling the main characters that they probed him, and it was like they probed him, and it was like they did it again and again and again and again and again, and then one more time, and then he took another swig of like what alcoholic drink he was drinking, and then they were like, they made me slow dance. And then they did like a flashback, and they were dancing, and they were playing the song Lady in Red in the background as he was dancing with the little Roswell Gray alien was dancing with him.
Who wouldn't slow dance to that? I mean,
Yeah,
God,
and I thought that shit was the funniest shit ever.
I feel bad because now he got romanced and I didn't. What the hell?
Yeah, just having the frat boy just doing a slow dance with a Roswell alien, just dancing to Lady in Red. It's just like, oh my god.
Well, I'm also wondering too, because
Funny.
when these military personnel had their experience, they ended up, separating the guys. Like one went off to one base, one went off to another. They said, don't ever talk about this. It's, and some people probably get killed. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this because maybe they're going to come after me now. Maybe they're going to try to find me and figure out, like, scan my brain or something and see what residual things. I mean, it was a long time
you'll
ago.
be fine. You'll be fine. They already know. And
It was like 34
it's fine.
years ago. So, I mean, it was a while back.
I thought, like Metal Gear, I thought the rule was like you never go probe to mouth.
You never go probe to mouth. Well, I actually had an encounter last night. I want to comment on everything you said. I've had plenty of encounters, including that triangle characters. I think I'm pretty sure I've said this.
Oh, yeah.
Even on this. I know I've said it on shows we've done, but this iteration of shows we've did, I think I've even said it on. But before we get to any of that, while we've still got Queen Cassie and the brother husbands in the room, well, let's take a quick pause on our space talk to catch up on our drone footage.
We have another drone footage. Awesome.
Oh, well, actually, I got like a folder full of drone footage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
Drones
switch.
are busy.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. Well, and I was too busy. As you can see, I haven't really shaved my face properly because I've been super duper busy. So I didn't have time to sort through any of the drone footage.
That drone footage, man.
No, I didn't get to, because I've been busy, but I have a collection here, so we're just going to open the folder real quick and go through some of these videos.
Open it
see if we got anything.
wide, just like I did for the aliens.
brother husbands have. No, the aliens did that to you. Let's see let's get rid of Metal's comment. There we go.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Let us see. All right, we'll be uncomfortable. Here you go. Let's see what the brother husbands have been up to over the weekend.
No, I'm the best at washing Queen Cassie's socks.
No way, it's my turn.
No, it is my turn to wash the socks.
Mine, I'm washing them. No,
No,
me.
no, I recognize that voice.
Let's pause. No, I don't recognize any voice. Let's
I
go
don't know.
backwards.
Who are these people?
Hold on, let's go backwards and just start over. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm the best.
There's no voices that I recognize beyond yours and your brother husband's. Clearly.
No,
Nope.
No, I'm the best at washing
No.
Queen Cassie's socks.
No way, it's my turn.
No, it is my turn to wash the socks.
Mine, I'm washing them. No, me.
Are they licking the socks because we're foot perverts?
Yay!
Because your foot pervert. Let me change this. See what else? Oh,
This
oh,
isn't
shit.
what it
It's
looks
too much.
like.
Sorry, guys. Let me change it. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Nope, still the wrong one. Here, let's change it again. No.
Seems like
Another
they
one, like-
really want this one.
Stop it! Stop! Like, sorry, Charles. It was this one. Maybe this one's.
All right, white chocolate. You get to be Velma today.
Ah, shit. All right. We're not going to watch anymore. That's enough of those.
Oh, I want to see that part. Come on. Play
No, we
acting.
can't.
The hell, dude? What the fuck?
Apparently, Metal had tossed his jizz sock in there with the rest of Cassie's socks.
With along with Charles's crusty sock from the other day. Oh, never.
Oh my god.
Is that an ancient Chinese secret? The
no idea.
sock washing in the mouth, or is it Calgon? It's probably
I don't
Calgon.
fucking know. But no, back to the whole alien thing, because I just like I wanted to like say something. I've had 2 prominent experiences.
Oh, really?
With like alien like UFOs. Or at least I think they were UFOs.
And the one I had, by the way, last night was very similar to one I'm assuming you're going to describe because I've heard this before.
Yeah,
and I was
you've
thinking
heard
of it.
One of them, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't told you about the other one, I don't think.
I heard the highway one.
Yeah, the highway one I did tell you about. That one's more
highwayman.
recent. That one's more recent. Recent, kind of, because it happened probably about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. But no, the other one actually happened a lot longer than that. It was when I was like a teenager. It was at where I
18 because you fucked an alien, so you're
No.
obviously
Yeah,
18.
please.
no,
We're not
that-
barely teen, barely legal.
That's not what happened.
Oh.
It didn't even involve aliens. It's I was actually at my old house. It was on a cul-de-sac. I was like
Sack.
outside. I was outside in the middle of the night, and I was looking at the edge of the road, like down the road from where the cul-de-sac was, straight down the road to the house at the end of the road. And behind the house, I saw a structure of some kind that had like these red lights on these points that were like one here, then 3 down like this. You can't see it because of the whole circle thing here, but it was like 2 going up and then 3 going down, and it was like it was strange. And at first I thought it was just the house behind the house, and so I kind of dismissed it. But later that evening, when I looked again where it was, that structure was gone. It completely disappeared. And like I don't know where it was. Like I never saw it again, but it was gone. Just the red lights were gone. The structure that those red lights were on was gone. And just like I don't know where it was. I never saw it again.
Yeah. It's like like I said, they dipped in to say hello. They went beyond the plane of the ocean, of our sky ocean, of the ether.
Yeah.
And they just like were saying hi for a minute. And then they disappeared. Ooh.
Since you keep saying that, so have you heard the government's alleged confirmation that they don't travel across space, but they travel down?
Yes.
They like submerge through dimensions. So
Yes.
every dimension, there's another level above it, and you can access the ones below you, but you can't go up whatever through a vessel.
Oh, is that what
You
it
can
is? Well,
only-
we probably could. We would just have to be in the right spaceship. or
Yeah.
the-
Well, you
be
got
in the
it's
right
all
kind of
about
thing.
resonance, and it is like water. That is the best theory going on, and I think the ships themselves are like an inverse form of water. It's like a half-cocked theory here, but it's like the inverse form of water at the correct vibrational resonance. Does that make any sense to you?
I see what
Um,
you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's obviously a higher concept than our silly little brains can understand. So
Well, that's
it's
like-
hard to explain.
Yeah. Right.
The other encounter I had, and this was in
another
broad daylight, is what happened. This happened in broad daylight. I was coming back from the movie theater. Like I funny enough, I actually saw a movie about aliens. I saw a movie called I Am Number 4, which I do end up enjoying the movie.
It was a good movie. I was shocked. Wasn't Timothy Olyphant in that?
Yeah, he is. He's in it.
Yeah, I
He's not
caught
in
that
it
at like
very
4 in
long,
the morning.
and then,
But he's relatively prominent. Like his character's pretty important.
his character is pretty important, but spoiler alert, his character does get killed off.
They didn't. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
It was a
said
very
spoiler
good
alert.
movie.
Yeah, I said
It's like
spoiler alert.
It's like 20 years old, man.
Yeah. But no, it's just no. I
Excuse
saw
me.
I Am Number 4. It was a good movie, but the movie I saw isn't important. What's important is that as I was coming
It
home,
might be.
as I was coming home, I was driving on the expressway and I saw something in the corner of my eye and something was floating like off to the side of the expressway, not very high up in the sky, but I didn't really know what it was. And so I had to keep my eye on the road, but like I kind of like glanced over it and it kind of looked like you know how like those like dinner plates with like a top on it, like like it's like a platter for like a dinner plate with a top that you put on it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looked like that, but it like its color kind of looked like gunmetal gray. It looked gunmetal gray, and it was just floating there. It was just stationary. It wasn't moving. It wasn't coming towards me. It wasn't moving away. It was just floating there. And I was like, okay, I mean, this is strange. But then as I just kept moving and moving, it was just there. And then I looked away to keep my eye on the road. And then I looked again. Boom. It was gone. Didn't know where it went.
It kind of seems like they're courting for probing for you. They keep trying to find you, and they're like,
It was just
I'm
two
behind you.
encounters.
I'm over here now.
And they were like years apart. It was just 2 encounters, but they were years apart.
Wow.
Um,
I wish I had another one, but I don't.
Yeah.
I just have
Well,
one. They were like, we're staying away from this guy. Get out.
the one you said, well, your anus was not.
We got
It
enough
wasn't.
out of
It
you.
wasn't what they wanted. You know, it wasn't the
Good.
kind of anus that they desired.
Some people have been,
Um,
over and over probed and probed. It's like a pegging probe program.
I had a very similar one as you last night, where I was driving home and I saw this up in the sky, and at first, okay, it was completely black. The thing, it was just like, can you stop humming? Nobody hummed during your fucking 20 minutes of fucking talking. Jesus
20
Christ. Yeah, we're 28 minutes in. Charles's story was only 8 minutes. We listened to a very long fucking tale from you, okay? We listened to 22
theme
and a half
songs took
minutes
9 minutes.
from you.
They-
All right, so whatever. Anyway, can you just stop fucking humming? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Spirit in the
Uh,
sky.
Can I? All right. I was driving home last night, and I'll play this fucking song again. I mean, I swear to God.
What the fuck is going on? It's bad. What are people saying about the gray?
You see, this whole bit was just a way to reverse your hateful bigotry and change it to what are they saying about the Greys. That's what this whole space thing is. Anyway, so I'm driving home, and there's this big, huge, black fucking ball in the sky. And it's like moving in a weird way where like it looks kind of like a pear, but it's going upside down. It's
A pair
going
of what?
sideways. It's going this way. Shut the fuck up, dickhead. It's a pear. You know the fruit?
Oh, yeah, I had one yesterday. Yes, I do know. Boss.
The rest of your shirt says "Lives Matter," Luke.
Yes,
I'm
of course
just
it
saying.
does.
Anyway, not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm trying to counteract my bigotry. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, so that went against what I said. So anyway, Jesus fucking Christ.
Black
My
Bear.
story's not important
Black
at
bear
all.
flying in the sky. Spirit in the sky.
He's gonna sing. He's just gonna sing and sing and sing. So there's a black pear in the sky. Blah blah blah. I'm just so distracted now. Anyway, not that.
Are we talking about a black hole that looks like a pear?
No, it was a ship. It was certainly a craft, and I'm gonna sound like an idiot when I show the picture because it was there for a while and it was moving really fast across the sky, and it was not up like I said, the pear shape was going like upside down, sideways, the other ways, upwards. Because at one point I was like, maybe that's a helicopter. And this is why I'm going to look stupid because I'm putting up your dumb screen. I'm like, maybe it's a helicopter. Because it kind of does. The only picture I got, actually, here, it does kind of look more like a UFO than a helicopter. Like the shape. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get to take a video. And the second, even if it looks a little like, I'm trying to get it as big as possible. Even if it looks a little or a lot like a fucking helicopter in this picture, what really throws me off on it being a helicopter, even though,
There
like I
it
said,
is.
that looks a good deal, like a
Okay.
helicopter, kind of.
I can
But
see what you're saying, but there's no
The
blades.
Right. And the second I took the picture, it vanished. And I'm talking about vanished from the fucking sky. Gone. We could not find it. And if you can look at it from its scale better, I mean, that's not close in the sky. Like, you could see whatever that is. I shouldn't lose that, right? That's a lot of sky. Where am I fucking losing that? But the second I took the picture, it vanished, and then in the spot where it was, a fucking flash circle of white like came from the clouds right here. Like it just went like a circle of light, like pulsed like twice, like and so then
Like a portal opening in
it was
sort
gone.
of
Like I said,
accepting the pair.
it's gone. I don't know. Someone ate the pear. A big electric space mouth ate the pear. Then on the way home, I saw that again in the sky, that circle flash. Burp. And then the moon was very weird. It was just a tiny sliver on the bottom, and it was like awkward. Like it wasn't just like a little slit. It was like kind of like a long, like a Nike swoosh. It was more like the Nike swoosh, but like a really thin Nike swoosh at the bottom of the moon. And as you see how bright the sky is, you know what I mean? So like, whatever. So I don't know. It was probably a helicopter, but again, it vanished right after I saw the damn thing. And then there was that flash of light.
No, that almost sounds like some sort of portal into the next dimension where it said, "Oh, we've been here long enough. We're being noticed, and we got to get out of here." Although, because you're sort of
the
close,
fucking greasy wop is taking a picture of us for a stupid show tomorrow. Because that's all I'm thinking. I'm not thinking like, "How cool! Look, oh, UFO! Oh no, what is this?" I'm just like,
this is
"Oh
perfect."
wow, how perfect is this? We're doing Beyond Uranus 2 tomorrow, and there's that."
I think I'm wondering if because you live, well, sort of close to the Great Lakes, maybe there might be a lot of activity around there.
Or the Finger
and-
Lakes, do you mean?
Well, pretty close to the Great Lakes too, because if that's really far up in the sky, you think about it. If it had come out of the ocean or out of the water over there and then gone up, you might still be able to see it. I don't know.
I think you've done too many drugs. Like
No,
Will
but they
Fire
say
says.
that
Obviously you have done way
around
too many
water is
drugs.
where the most activity happens. Around the coasts and around probably the Great Lakes are deep, very deep. So maybe there is something to getting submerged in water and being able to use that as a transfer. It's probably because water is rare. If you think about it, water that isn't frozen or isn't, completely taken off of a planet, at least in our dimension, is pretty rare.
You mean like planet to planet? Because water's not necessarily rare.
Yeah, but
on
you
our
gotta
planet, at least not for those purposes. I mean, you have a whole ocean of salt water, and if you're gonna like invert water and and like use resonance to travel, I think salt water is probably ideal.
It's probably easier to create some sort of odd wave with energy inside of the water and transfer that way. It's probably just you can do it in the air, but it probably takes more energy, and it's like an emergency kind of. That was an emergency escape hatch that you saw. This white light that transported the pair somewhere else. Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know about that. That sounds
But what you were talking about with the layers of reality, like, they say that like in our dimension, we look at Jupiter and it looks like just a gaseous mess. But in a higher dimension, it actually has a civilization on it, and it has, aliens on it. So we're seeing the basic building blocks of it. We can't actually see the really, we've only sent probes there and in satellites and stuff to take pictures. So maybe they're not capturing it correctly. Or maybe, when we see it through a telescope, because we aren't physically there, we're not seeing the whole picture, right?
Possible. Right. Now, are you familiar with the Aztec translations? Or rather, the Aztec it's something that they found in.
Well, they went tech on my ass. Yeah.
The Flying Saucers, Dr. William F. Friedman.
I'm not fully versed on it, but I know what you mean. Like the
symbols they were found in the Aztec UFO crash,
where there's like the Aztec UFO crash. I thought you meant like there's certain Aztec carvings where it looks like a guy is riding inside of a vehicle.
No.
Okay.
And some of that's not real. Some of that is kind of real, but. No, there's some UFO crashed and it had like all of these symbols within the UFO, and these scientists wrote them down, the ones who recovered it. Well, when AI very first came out, maybe the first or third thing I ever did with AI years ago was have it translate all those symbols, and it did so relatively quickly and easily, and this is what it came up with, and it's relevant to the whole water situation in a way. And I'm not going to read it all because there's a lot, but as above, so below, as within, so without, the patterns echo endlessly is actually line 20, so I don't think we'll get that far. But those 25 lines in total. And I did multiple translations of this. I got like 12 pages worth of translations. And they all... Oh, and I even used more than one AI. And they all came to pretty much the same exact translation. Because, like, if you look through the differences of them, I mean, here's line 1 of the first translation. We begin now under the unbroken cycle of the eternal. Light meets shadow, and the form is shaped. Line 2, in the void there is motion. The motion creates pathways, and the pathways connect worlds. Line 3, triad of energy, flow, convergence, release. By this, the system is sustained. What rises must return. What departs must arrive. All is within the balance. So that's one translation. And then if you go to the next one, We begin now under the unbroken cycle of the eternal. Light meets shadow, and the form is shaped. Line 2, in the void there is motion. The motion creates pathways. The pathways connect worlds. Line 3, triad of energy, flow, convergence, release by this. It's the fucking same shit. Let's see. Here's another translation. This one's from Grok. We begin now under the unbroken cycle of the eternal. Light meets shadow, and the form is shaped. In the void there is motion. The motion creates pathways, and the pathways connect world. They're fucking identical. They do vary a little words here and there going through, but like I said, multiple AIs all translating the same thing. Now, if you try to get it to translate this shit now, it'll tell you it can't. But it certainly says a lot about what we're talking about here, and
So
what
the government's locking it out now.
What do you mean?
Well, they won't do that translation anymore. So they started realizing that, oh shit, these things are starting to spout real truth.
Yeah.
And we need to get rid of that. We can't let these little monkeys know what's actually going on, because it would disrupt the entire system.
Sure. Yes.
I show private. They're not, oh boy, if they
You're
find out,
right.
they find out about us. Yeah. See, I'm just wondering. Some of the videos I was watching, they saying that in the Black Ops community, they know that basically our existence is, like they say, a training ground, or it's for our souls to advance into a higher level to be able to live in the other existence. But what if I like this as existence?
What did you just like? Did a baby just fucking? Did the baby you ate last night just cry from within your belly? Anyone else hear
That
that?
wasn't me.
Jesus Christmas!
That wasn't
like
me.
This and then it went. Was that fennel? Was that fennel?
Yeah, that was Fennel.
All right. I thought it was.
He's trying to play with me right now.
Because what if we break
I was
the system?
sure it was the baby Luke ate last night. You were saying what?
What if we
do?
can
What to
break the system? What if we could stay in this existence forever now and travel into the other dimensions? What if we figure it out, huh? What then? What happens then? And we can just
then
start.
the trans-dimensional goblins don't get to keep feeding off of our power, our energy that gets pooled afterwards, because we're just like snacks for trans-dimensional goblins.
Well,
Correct.
that's what I was in one of my lives. That's what I considered. I was like, like sometimes throughout my life, there's been certain situations that have happened where it's almost like I feel like I have a guardian angel or something like that. And then I thought, well, maybe it's actually some sort of demon that's just keeping me around to fatten me up, so at the end it can really get a snack. He's like, oh, I got to keep this
you're
one
just
going.
Being basted. You're being basted and seasoned.
Can't leave yet. You haven't got to ripe yet.
Very, very possible.
It's fucking scary. And now I'm just, I think I'm gonna walk into traffic now. Screw you. YouTube term to service. Just kidding. If you're feeling down, call the suicide prevention hotline. Anyway.
Yeah. And then what happens to all of us then, asks Metal. Us Rangooners do some interdimensional gooning. Let me grab my crusty sock. I'd like to be clear. There's no actual gooning that goes on here at International Rangoon. Mm-hmm. Maybe with Charles and the brother husbands, but otherwise,
I thought it was that's what we were. Oh, never mind.
Goon Squad. I wonder if all those Goon Squad people feel different. Oh yeah, I'm surprised you're still here after being exposed in that video. Philip Morgan's the one with the two ponytails and the bald head. That's him.
He was really sucking on that sock.
Suck on us.
So
yeah?
I mean,
I'm the best at washing Queen Cassie's socks.
No way, it's my turn.
What? Go on, you were saying?
Well, I also saved this here. I'm going to share something because you've had the encounters with the triangle.
Yeah, I'll give you that real quick. Because I think I probably said it on the secret show before we did this, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'll say it on every damn show we do, and I'm probably going to say it 1,000 other times. This happened. The argument between the woman and I is whether or not it happened 3 or 4 times. I say she's a fucking idiot because it happened with me first. So, like, it happened when I'm by myself, when I'm a little kid. Now, mind you, also, I have to add this in. There's multiple times when I was a kid where I allegedly sleepwalked outside through locked doors. Can't get back into my locked house because I was outside sleepwalking. One of the times when I was a little kid, I remember very well, and they were bathed in blue light, and I had no knowledge of this. Willifer might be able to confirm for this. He was around fucking 8 years ago or something when the orange bearded guy, Shane, I told him the stories, and he was like, bro, you were abducted by UFOs, because that's exactly what happens. The fucking blue light, and then the need for blood, because I'm like 8 years old at my refrigerator drinking blood of the meat out of the fucking thing in the middle of the fucking night, like weird shit. And like I said, being outside, locked out, multiple doors locked. That's longer to get into, but what I remember about those nights though is awakening outside, walking, and the whole sky is fucking just bathed in a fucking cool blue. But anywho, the 3 lights, the first time I saw them by myself, 3 lights above me. Second time I was telling my friend Phil, Charles, you know him as London probably. You met him a few times. And I'm telling him the story. And I go, yeah, man, I look right up and there's, he looks up with me as I'm referring to the sky. And there they are again, the 3 lights just right above us, and then they vanish away. These first 2 times are in New Jersey. So is the 3rd time. We're standing outside of a diner, and Philip and I are recounting the story to my current woman. This is when we were first starting to date. And as we're telling the story, he's like, yeah, he's telling me the story. And then he points right up, and there they are again, right above the 3 of us. Now, me and the woman are in Oklahoma with her cousin's friend, her little brother, on our way to see Harry Potter. We're telling scary stories and, like, you know, creepy shit as we're walking in the dark Oklahoma fucking streets to go to this theater. And as we're telling it, same exact thing. We're like, yeah, and he's telling us, and just as we look up there, and boom, there's the fucking 3 lights again. All of us are like,
you're summoning them. You're summoning. There's some sort of psychic connection.
I don't know. It's because my grandfather was Men in Black 509, was there at Roswell, recovered the alien tech, and I think that has something to do with it.
It's embedded in your DNA.
I don't know. I don't think that. I think now I have that's too deep of a theory to get into. So do what you were going to say. Why did you bring up the 3?
Because you know, these are
anti-gravity craft,
Lockheed Martin.
Yes.
You know, craft that are patented right now. That and it's very. I'm thinking the top one would be something close to what you were seeing, but.
The lights separated and became their own things.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, so that's a little different. That kind of reminds me of mine, where I see these lights and they seem like they're in shapes, but then all of a sudden they start moving. I mean, they were far enough, you know, I couldn't really tell depth because I was looking out a window, laying in bed, and then turned on my side to look and like actually stare at them. So they seemed like they were above the tree line, just above the tree line, but I'm not sure how far away they actually were. Again, I was young. I just got my glasses probably 2 weeks before or a week before that. So, yeah, that's so weird. So fucking
it's like totally weird, man.
Like I just.
It's
so
like
maybe
so weird.
Maybe we're meant to you know, meet, right? You know. I mean, even Charles, he's had experiences. Has everyone? I mean, is this just a secret that people keep that they don't want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I think it might be possible that a lot more people than we expect have probably had experiences, but they just won't tell anybody because they think they might think they're crazy.
Yeah, but if you think about it, almost everybody you've ever met claims to have had a ghost experience or some sort of sighting.
Yeah, it could be the
Of
same
some
sort of
sort.
thing.
I mean,
where
I think it's kind of weird that they would tell about their ghost encounters, but they won't tell about alien encounters because maybe it's more acceptable to say like, "Oh, I saw a ghost," but oh no, I won't tell anybody I saw an alien. So
Yeah,
I think it's more
that's because
believable.
that's ridiculous. Something coming across the physical realm in space, that's crazy. But ghosts, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's more believable to believe in ghosts, but
Well,
it's less believable to
I-
believe in aliens.
Yeah, I guess in a way it's more accepted because if you think about all the haunting shows and things like that, where people, maybe Ghostbusters made it a little. See, we need a really funny movie about aliens to make it
You know
acceptable.
what?
Busters.
Speaking of Ghostbusters, I think they tried to make Alien Busters in '88. I never knew about this. Speaking of shitty movies, I almost shut it off 50 times, and I just had it on to go to sleep. It was the most cringe-inducing film I'd ever seen. It's Dan Aykroyd, 1988, and it's very much Ghostbusters like. Has the tone of Ghostbusters, but it's about aliens. It's called My Stepmother's an Alien.
Oh man, I saw that back in the day.
Horrendous.
No, I remember that.
Piece of shit. But I don't think you remember how bad Kim Basinger is. in that
She's
movie.
terrible in that movie. And you know who
What
else is in
the
that movie?
fuck?
The girl from Buffy, right? Bandcamp. girl.
Bandcamp, but don't call her Bandcamp girl. She's like, it's hard to think. It's really hard to watch, and then the only thing you really know about this girl is she shoved a flute in her vagina.
And she's like in the
yeah.
movie. In that movie, she's like 12 or something like that.
Yeah,
Right?
so like, and then there's an awkward scene, like her first scene. She's like, "Oh, Dad, don't you notice my boobs? I'm wearing a bra now. It's only an A cup." And Dan Aykroyd's sitting there like this for like 5 minutes. Oh, well. Where has time gone? Like, while staring at her fucking boobs, I was like, what the fuck?
Is John Lovitz
I'm like,
in
well,
that?
Charles, we can't watch this because, yes, John Lovitz is in that.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's
I'm
one of those
looking up
movies I
Snoop
actually
Snoop Dogg in the motherfucking house. It's
I saw
also
that
got Seth
movie
Green and
a lot
Juliette
as a kid
Lewis.
because there were some almost naked scenes. So that's kind of why I was watching it when I was younger. Anyway.
They showed Kim Basinger's feet. That was like all on her legs.
I gooned so hard. Just kidding. No, not.
Well,
What?
you've run out of time, Luke.
Oh, I
It's,
have. Yes. So I didn't say that. I'm out of here. Later.
So,
this is interesting. We have to continue this another time. We got to do my Uranus 3. I mean,
inside Uranus, anus, 3. Or maybe the next one won't be beyond your. Yeah, it'll just be inside Uranus.
Yeah,
There you go.
inside what it is like. I man, I don't even remember the name of the episode.
Beyond Uranus, too.
Oh yeah, Beyond Uranus.
This episode?
Beyond
Okay.
Uranus 3, the third one.
Sounds good. That sounds great. And since Snoop Dogg is here, we'll end with another repeat playing of this.
No, not
No
again.
way, it's my turn.
No, it is my turn to wash the socks.
Mine, I'm washing them. No, me.
Because we're foot perverts.
Yay! This isn't what it looks like.
Hey, Dad, look at my bra.
Look at the one on the right. Just like puts his crotch out. And then he's rubbing it. He's like rubbing his hips.
All right, white chocolate. You get to be Velma today.
So before we go, how was it being Velma? Good.
I'm not gonna answer that.
I think that sounds like good to me. All right, well, great show. Had a wonderful time. I hope you all did too. Thanks. They all seem to have had a great time. That's the doorbell ringing. It's the doorbell of it's the doorbell of We Gotta Go. So until tomorrow, maybe, or another day. This was the Morning Rangoon. Say your words, Charles.
Bye bye, everyone.
All right, that's it.
The show is over now. The Morning Rangoon. It's time to fucking go. We'll be back soon for another show. The Morning Rangoon. Drink your coffee, smoke your fags. Today is almost tomorrow, and yesterday's a drag. Come on, just do it. It's time to slap life in its cock. The Morning Rangoon. That was fun. Now it's time to go. Thanks for checking out our show. Morning Rangoon. It's the day before it eats you. Punch a doggy and a chicken too. Start your day off right. Keep this mantra in your heart. The Morning Rangoon. Another day, another donut. For now we must depart. The Morning Rangoon. Hope you enjoyed the show. The Morning Rangoon. Press the like button. The Morning Rangoon. Share it with your friends. The Morning Rangoon. We're gonna take off our tights and do weird sex stuff now. The Morning Rangoon. It's morning time. We are awake. Rangoonies never die. That's what they say. The Morning Rangoon. Yum, yum, yum. The Morning Rangoon. It never goes. But don't. It's your morning after all. It's like whatever. Live your fucking life. Do as thou wilt. The Morning Rangoon. Life is waiting to kill you. The Morning Rangoon. Yeah! The Morning Rangoon. Jazz hands. The Morning Rangoon. Morning time. The Morning Rangoon. Yeah! Just